with I'd Rather Be Camping. I'm here with Ed, who's holding the camera. And today we're going to be making a couple little farm style projects for the bathroom that we renovated. And one of them is one of those towel holders with using, what is this, a 1x2?
1x2 strip, yeah.
1x2 strip pine. They're cheap. They're like $1.90 something, I think, from Home Depot. It's going to be the ladder style towel holder. Woo! Little hand towel holder. We're going to start with that, I think, and then we're just going to do a simple board with clamping some clay pots on it to go in there too. With, I think I'll use faux artificial plants. But that's the first thing up to today. I'm going to do is cut two 18-inch long of this strip of board, and I'm going to cut 3 at 7.5 inches long for the steps. So we're going to go ahead and mark our board at the 18 inches. I'll cut this first one and use it to cut the rest. You need to do is, I think it's a 15-inch degree cut, so
Degrees.
yeah, so it can, you know, have that lean on the floor or countertop. All right, in order to get that little 15-degree cut, I'm going to set this saw on 15 degrees so we have that little bit of a slant. Okay, it's all set and ready to cut.
Wow, that saw's really loud.
I'll turn it down. And here we, so we have the little slanted edge there. Now we're going to cut our steps. Okay, it's the next day. Had company come over. Well, actually my daughter. It's the only company we get these days because of the COVID. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead with this because I want to get this done today. I have marked, I have measured from the bottom up to where I want my first step. And I'm just going to, I've already marked this. I have glue, wood glue on that, and I'm going to put that in, and then I'll just even space the other two down as we go. So you can use little finish nails with this too.
But this is a lot nicer.
Right. Well, it's easier, faster, I guess. pretty simple. They're really, I think they're cute. So now I'm just going to measure this down evenly and repeat the process. Okay, I'm just gonna stain mine. You guys can paint, stain, whatever. That's gonna match where you're gonna put it or whatever you like. I have this natural stain and I added just a little bit of this Jacobine, which was out in the garage, because this is what we have done our shelves in the bathroom, and I want this to match since it's going in the bathroom. And this is just a styrofoam cut that I cut down to use because I didn't want to dip my hands on here because I can't find any gloves. I don't want it all over. That's all I'm going to do with mine. And I might put a, I don't know, what did we use on the shelves ever? Did we use a matte?
Yeah, we used a matte
because this is going in the
clear
bathroom.
polyurethane.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might do a matte on this because of the moisture that you get in the bathroom. But that's all there's to this. I'm going to stain it and let it dry, and then I will put the polyurethane on it. See how that turns out, and then I'm going to have my grandson who's going to help me making, I'm sure you've seen it, those farm style wooden beads. I got a little couple packs of those wooden beads, and he's going to string them for me, and I'm just going to hang my towel on here, and I think hang the beads off this. All right, Clayton here, my grandson is going to be using these little natural wood beads on here because I want to make a little, I'm sure you've seen them, the farm beads style, to kind of just hook on the end of the, you know, on the top of this ladder and let him hang down with the towel on there. I thought it'd be cute. He's going to work on that. You go ahead, start. And then I'm going to make the tassels. We're using what we have found around the house, and just going to wrap this around until I get it somewhat full, how I think it should be, and I will pull it off. When I get that, I'll show you then. Okay, I slid it off the board, and now what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times, and I'm going to just go ahead and cut this because I don't want to lose that. I'm going to tie a piece of this string around it. Oh, here's a little piece. I'll just use that to hold my, I don't know, what do you call that? The neck of it here.
The loop.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and take more twine and just wrap it up around and around a few.
Make a little collar.
Yeah. So it starts kind of taking shape. That's probably good. I will also do the same. I'll just probably stick it through here and tie it. That is what we're gonna do. And then you just can cut however long you want your tassels. I don't want it very long. I think I'm just that's all there's to that. These are gonna be, it's gonna hook onto here. I got a crazy string. Anyway, it's coming along. Clayton had to leave. He had a doctor's appointment, but he's got all of my beads on here. I think they're just the right size. I'd have rather had probably, I don't know. It's okay. That's pretty easy. So these are gonna I'm just gonna let these hang around here and put my towel over. And another thing we're working on in the bathroom is to go under my window is I will be showing you how to make, it's a very simple, just a board, and we're gonna clamp some clay pots on it, and I will put some artificial faux plants in there, and they'll be under the window. And that's Andy checking everybody out in the window. All right, that's what we're going to start on next. Okay, back to this bathroom decor. It is a couple days later. We are having solar put in, so we didn't have power, and I didn't really want to film this in the dark, but as you've seen, this has already been sanded by my grandson, and I'm just going to apply this same stain as I did on the ladder, so it'll be matching. So I didn't get that on there so it can dry. And then I think what I'll do is I'm going to start painting these. Not quite sure what color yet. I'm sure it'll have something to do with white brushed on, and maybe I'm thinking about a little bit of sage color. But we will see as I get this done. These are the clamps we're going to use to hold the pots on the board. They have,
They were this long.
yeah, he cut off the access. We're going to paint them black. They have regular pot holders, I don't know, I guess that's what you call them, that, you know, you can hang on the wall. They're like, I think it was $5 each. I didn't really want to spend that, so we're going to start with this and see how it goes. That's all we're doing right now with this.
I use a little V-shaped piece of wood.
Put
the hose clamp over.
That's because that's what he has out there.
Yeah, it's a little piece of scrap.
Yeah.
I just hold it down, and we just figure out where we want it, and just drill right through it.
We already painted these. I think I got that on film. We're getting ready to screw these onto.
And this will set right in the back, so she'll have her solid ring in the front.
You can put them on any way you
The
want.
screw
I just prefer
goes
the
right through.
solid. Yeah,
That way.
I catch that. Tilt it up, Ed. Okay.
Just screw that right into the wood.
I set the
We'll
board
try
aside
that.
so it can be drying, and I set my paint up. I hope you can see this. I'm having trouble. I have my camera propped up on a canister. But anyway, I'm using Waverly chalk paint, and I'm using the white and this green color. It's kind of sagey. It's called celery. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just brush some of this on here. I just want it to kind of look distressed, and because I'm going kind of for that farm look like everybody else, but that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry if my head is chopped off in this video. I need to get a different tripod, one that will angle down. The one I have doesn't. But if you can see, that's all I'm doing is just kind of brushing it on there. Very little. I hope everybody is doing all right with all of this mess that is going on. And so be glad when this pandemic is over with. It has just been quite a year, to say the least, I'm sure, for everybody. I think that's all I'm going to do with each one of these. Go ahead and do a little bit on the inside. So obviously when you put your, well, whatever you're going to put in there, it matches, looks a little more finished, right? I bought these this size pots at Home Depot, and they were between 98 cents and $1.29. I can't quite remember, but I thought they would be a good size because these will be going on that board, and they'll be going under the shelf. It's under the window, I mean. So, and where the toilet is positioned, I can't, have anything real white sticking out in there. But, okay, I'm going to paint the other two and get this much done, and then I have
right back.
put the white paint on, as you can see. And what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of this celery color, because I'm just doing this as I go. I'm thinking, if I like it, if I don't, I guess I'll start all over. But I just want a little bit of that green color in here. That's my grandson filming. Are you doing good, Clayton?
Mm-hmm.
But I might tie some jute string around this when I get this part done and it dries. It doesn't take very long at all to dry, too. Here you can kind of see up close. That's what it's looking like. We'll just keep on keeping on. What I did is I found the center of the board and I marked it here. Mind the paint all over my fingers. And from there, I kind of held it on there to see where I'd want the other two, and made my marks there. I just measured over and then over to make sure that they were centered and, distance apart. What I am going to do is these my husband drilled a hole in, and there's the hole. We're going to just put these on, screw these on here, and that because I wanted more of this in the front. All right, let's see if this little bit more tight. Okay, there's one. You get the idea now, right? So we're gonna do that with the other two. Going to leave the plastic on it. It's not as much of a mess. I'm just going to cut me a piece, and I think cut the corners off so I can smush it down in there. And that's all I'm doing. So this is what it's kind of looking like so far. Go. I'll be right back. Gonna go get my all I'm doing here is playing around to see how I want it. I think I'm gonna go with this. This is just a a vine that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just cutting pieces off of it to use. That's what this was. I just got it, you know, cut up, and I'm just kind of playing with it to see how I want it. I think I'm going to go with something like that because I don't want this to show, and right now I don't have any Spanish moss. I guess I could get some if I need it, but I think you all know how this works. What I'm going to do is get my Cricut out. I have some black vinyl, and I think that I'll cut me some numbers out. The 1, 2, 3. I think it would look cute on there because I decided not to put any jute string on there because of this band. I just thought it might get to be too much. Yep, I'm gonna go get my Cricut out now.
This will just be a...
Got my little numbers made, and on this I'm going to eyeball this, which I'm not good at all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go with these command strip, and I'm hoping they don't fall. These are supposed to be for a bathroom with I guess dampness, moisture. That's why my husband got them. We have shiplap in there, and I really don't want to put a bunch of holes in it, so I'm going to go with this, and then I'm going to pray they don't, you know, fall. But that'll do it. Thanks again for coming by, and I hope you come back to see our bathroom reveal. But anyway, this is Debbie with I'd Rather Be Camping. Thank you again.